And now it's time for a day in the life of a college student. 9 o'clock. Wake up. Time for class. Anthropology 101. Today, learn about the Xhosa people and how anthropologists interact with local cultures without interfering in them. 10:30. Go to the library and sift through 2 decades of yearbooks to see if any professor said something problematic who must be called out in order to make the campus safer. 11:45. Discover a photograph of Professor Gerard Dunkus, a 73-year-old instructor at the School of Architecture, in which he is clearly wearing a Bush Quail 92 t-shirt. This man is a fascist. Write open letter to the university president in the campus newspaper demanding to know why she allows white supremacists to work at the School of Architecture. Noon. Lunch with friends in the cafeteria. Becky is thinking about doing a study abroad in Spain, which would be really neat for her, and also she could kind of use the vacation because her breakup with Roger was really difficult this semester. 12:30. Music theory class for humanities core electives. Halfway through lecture, demand to know why the professor is focusing on Mozart, who probably owned slaves, instead of Joseph Bologna, an 18th century African American who composed string quartets and is equally important to the world of classical music contributions. 1:30. Soak up some sunshine on the South Oval and take fun Instagram pics with new phone. Hashtag spring is here, hashtag college life, hashtag end capitalism, hashtag socialism, hashtag the revolution is now, hashtag be happy, hashtag blessed. Text friends to see who wants to play Frisbee after class this evening. 2 o'clock. Burst into political science lecture and demand all the students sign a social justice loyalty oath. 2:15. Organize a campus inclusion team to seek out and document any conservatives who might be undermining campus safety. 2:30. Having found no conservatives anywhere on campus, determine that the least enthusiastic members of the campus inclusion team must themselves be conservatives, and demand that they give up names of other secret conservatives and then audit sociology classes until sufficiently progressive. 3 o'clock. Grab coffee with Chad from Kappa Nu Epsilon and talk about how stressed you are over the upcoming midterms. People just don't understand how intense a full academic workload can be, particularly for double majors. 3:30. Begin to suspect that Chad from Kappa Nu Epsilon is conservative. Go through state voting rolls to see if he or any of his family members are Republicans. Determine that Chad's father is a registered Republican. Organize campus inclusion team to confront Chad and demand that he legally change his last name, which has been tainted by bigotry, and that he sign an affidavit formally disavowing his bigoted white supremacist father. 4 o'clock. English 301. Good thing you did English AP in high school. Knocked out some of those prerequisites so that you can jump in at a junior level and also save yourself some money. Student loans are crazy. 5 o'clock. Organized armed student protest around the administration building, demanding to know why known white supremacist Gerard Dunkus has not been fired yet and arrested for hate speech. Demand that the university president resign and be replaced by slam poetry. 6 o'clock. Drinks at Campus Corner. You can finally legally drink beer in this stupid country, even though you already did it abroad in Vienna, which is more enlightened and also where you felt very at home, because deep down you are clearly European and not American, because you're sophisticated and open-minded and were somehow born in a country of backwater yokels by accident. Order an amber and a Pilsner. 7 o'clock. Hop on Twitter. Learn that Professor Gerard Dunkus has committed harikari. This is absolutely horrible. Harikari is a Japanese practice meaning that evil Dunkus made his last vile act on earth cultural appropriation. He was a monster. 7:30. Glee Club. There's nothing as good at melting away stress as singing your heart out with other college students. You've been working really hard to improve your range and volume, and it's really starting to show. 8 o'clock. Order campus safety and inclusion team to arrest any surviving members of college Republicans and reassign them to the sociology department for re-education, until which time they have been deemed non-problematic. 8:30. Take Becky mini-golfing. You and Becky are friends, but maybe you have feelings for each other. Are you dating? You hang out like 5 times a week, and 2 nights ago she put her head on your shoulder when you watched Amelie in your dorm room. Take lots of Instagram photos with Becky to see if she leans in, sort of like you're cuddling a little, and then see what she says in the comments when you post the Instagram pictures. 9 o'clock. Decide that yellow is now officially an evil color. Round up students wearing yellow and demand to know why they are wearing an evil color, which signifies toxic masculinity. Print all of their names in the trigger warning section of the campus newspaper. 9:30. Ice cream on the North Oval. Becky update. She liked the Instagram pictures, but she didn't say anything in the comments. This is really confusing. Like, what are you playing at, Becky? Are you just rebounding from a relationship with Roger, or are we friends, or what is it? 10 o'clock. Exhume the corpse of Gerard Dunkus and impale his racist head on a pike above the arc on the North Oval to show the masses that intolerance is not acceptable at this university, which is a safe space. Order the campus inclusion team to arrest his widow and force her to look at her dead husband's severed racist head until she publicly disowns him and the patriarchy. Then order her to read intersectional poetry in the quad while social justice studies majors pelt her with milkshakes and scream shame. 10:30. Watch Grand Budapest Hotel with Becky.